Param Gurudeva Namaha. Om Shri Sat Gurudeva Namaha. What a beautiful, beautiful ceremony, really. Just seeing everyone here, you could see the light in everyone, and this truly is a gathering of light. It really is. I mean, you guys are really an inspiration. And seeing everyone here, I see the light in each of you, and I do hope that I'm able to reflect it the way that you guys are shining on us. Thank you. But I think we're all here for different purposes. We're all here for different reasons. We all are here because we have something different that we're looking for. Some of us have, to some degree, found our calling. Some of us, to some degree, are looking for our calling. Some of us see the light within, and some of us are still searching for it. And to some degree, I really do hope that, we all find what we're looking for. I know that, speaking for myself, I've been looking for the light within myself for quite some time, since when I was little. And when you're little and you're looking for the light, you're 3 or 4 years old and you're trying to find out what's within you, what makes you good, how can you be better. You look at this light and, you look at what has abilities beyond what I want, what I have. What has these abilities of things that I want but I don't have right now. What has these capabilities that, can do things that are much greater than me. And immediately at 3 or 4 years old, you look at superheroes. And you look at these superheroes, and my personal preference was Superman. And you look at Superman, and you'd be like, I want to be like that. That's what I want to be. And me and my friend would, put towels around our necks and run around, and we were thinking, well, that's how you be a superhero. So let's do that. That would be a lot of fun. And only it was after, my friend actually climbed on top of his parents' armoire with the little towel around his neck and jumped off, and we realized that that's not the way to be a superhero. So then, little by little, the practice changed, and you grow up a little bit, and the definition of superhero kept changing. I had a friend who was amazing at sports, and for a little while I thought he was a superhero. When I was a teenager, I had a friend who all the girls liked, and I thought he was a superhero. When you get older, it's who got the best grades, who had the most money. It was all different things that made you feel like these are what a superhero is all about. And naturally, like all of us, I was influenced by my family background. Being born a Jain and being part of a Jain family. My parents had their own definition of what a superhero was. And they felt that the Jain monks were their superheroes. And naturally, being a rebellious young youth, that didn't make any sense to me. I had a tough time with the metaphysics of it. I had a tough time with the mythology of it. The concepts of anekantvad, aparigraha, and ahimsa. Anekantvad is basically the multiplicity of views. What we actually practice here. Everyone's viewpoints are equally valuable. Let's find the path that suits us. Aparigraha, let's not focus on possessions. Let's not focus on building too many items, materialistic goods. Let's not live for that. Make it work for us, but let's not work for it. And ahimsa, the strength of a nonviolent communication, the strength of nonviolence in everything we do. So, I read numerous texts trying to get inspiration. Numerous different religious books, different things. And I first touched the light within myself, and I tried to find what I was looking for. And I realized that in order to be a superhero, you needed to have some extra abilities. You also needed to have someone to save. So I was looking for that answer, and I was trying to move forward. But at one point in my life, my perception started to shift. And one of the impacts of that was Mahatma Gandhi. And when Gandhiji basically came into my life, I looked at this guy who so many people looked up to. And he was the exact opposite from a physical perspective of what you would think of as a symbol of strength. He was a frail man. In most pictures, he was an older man. He was not a tall man. And he's not the guy you would turn to if you were in a physical fight. But this man epitomized the symbol of strength. I learned the true definition of strength by understanding about Gandhiji and his background. I found a true superhero who emanated true light. I found a superhero who represented the gathering of light and what we're all here about today. And he said, "My life is my message." He's preached simplicity in his possessions, which is essentially the concept of aparigra. When he was asked to go to the United Kingdom and wear more formal attire, he said, "Well, they can change their attire, but I'm not changing mine." He preached the strength. He preached the strength of nonviolence, which we all know became a foothold on India's independence. And he was able to essentially fight the British Empire without lifting a sword, lifting a weapon, or lifting a gun. And he preached understanding not only of his Hindu brothers and sisters, but also of his Muslim brothers and sisters at a time when the country was divided, because he understood the concept of anekanta, multiplicity of views. There were so many different ways that people were divided, not only then, but now. And he said, we're all together, we're not separate. We're all just different paths. Once again, a representative of the gathering of light. His life truly was his message. This was a man who Barack Obama recently had said that if he had to choose one person that he could have lunch with, alive or dead, he would choose Gandhi. This is a man who, Nelson Mandela said, was instrumental in freeing slavery, freeing South Africa of apartheid. This is a man who influenced Martin Luther King, who influenced the Dalai Lama, His Holiness the Dalai Lama, and other world leaders, including our own, Arvind Tagore. So many influences have happened because of him. Even Einstein had said that generations to come, people will scarcely believe that a man like this existed in flesh and blood. They will not be able to believe that a man like this walked on the face of the earth. Einstein was essentially saying that he was a superhero. Because we would never believe that Superman walked on the earth. And in the future, in future generations, people won't believe that he will. But how was such a man created? What's the seed that gets planted in someone that they could achieve such greatness and live in a way that inspires people not only around him, but that passes the test of time, passes the test of geography, and influences people around the world? So to learn more, I wanted to know these answers because as a father, I wanted to say, how can I influence my kids this way? How can I make them better? And to learn more, I read his autobiography. And he wrote about his